Here we are on the next episode. As you can see, I've already unlocked the entire second tier of characters. I basically did that off recording just because I didn't want to put you through another 15 games against Tristan. I did some research in between this episode and the last one. Turns out the characters were unlocked less by wins against the first tier and more of the card collection. I basically had to open a bunch of packs from the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, the Skull, Black Dragon, and all the rest of them in order to get the collection big enough so that the other characters unlocked. The reason why we got Bones so early was because we beat Yugi 3 times and we have unlocked so many of the Barrel Dragon pack that it was enough to unlock Bones. So I just had to do the rest in order to unlock the other 4, which is Rex, Raptor, Esperoba, Weevil Underwood, and Mako Tsunami. Because I have opened more packs, I have also changed the deck a little bit. Let's go through it right now. There have been some minor changes. Let's sort this by attack. So our high end is Cybertech Alligator. It's basically Summon Skull with a better defense. Our beaters, level 4 or lower beaters, don't go under 1600, which is a very useful number. We'll get to why in a moment. We got Crash Clown, which is still basically Hain. It'd be better if it was destroying a card, but beggars can't be choosers. We still got the Recruiters, which is Black Forest and Sangan. We got Master Darkness now, because we have a pretty decent trap lineup. We can always recycle one. Same reason we have Magician of Faith in here. We have pretty decent spell cards we can recycle. Penguin Soldier, and speaking of Hain, is still our get out of jail free cards in case our opponent tribute summons. Tremendous Fire is still free damage. Duster and Heavy Storm is great for removing back row. We've got Sword and Shield. In the off chance our opponent has really weak defenses, we can just attack over with our 1600 beaters. Pot of Greed is in here, which is an amazing pickup. Card draw is always good in any sort of card game that you play. Tribute to the Doom is a good out. Sword of Deep Seated is one of the reasons why we're running 1600. It can attack over 2000 walls, as well as like one tribute monsters like Curse of Dragon, or that Morphine card that one of the tier 1 characters played. Mystical Space Typhoon isn't the best, but we don't really have much to choose from. United We Stand is for the same reason as the swords. The sword Deep Seated. We got Solemn Judgment, Seven Tools of the Bandit, Horde of Heaven still here, Royal Decree is still fine. We got a Mirror Force. I don't remember if this is new. Michizuri is still a 1-for-1. Imperial Order is still good. Mask of Weakness for the same reason as the equip cards, except it only works once. Torrential Tribute is in here too. So the deck has gotten quite a bit better ever since, especially since like the first episode. Without further ado, let's start going after Rex Raptor. Looks like they're going first. So they still have a bunch of weenies, but I kind of wish they were like in line with the theme of the character. Rex is the Dino Master, I believe is how they are portrayed as in the show. And I believe this is an insect monster, unless that is a really weird looking 8-legged dinosaur. Yeah, it's an insect. Tremendous Fire is just free damage, might as well. Not much of a first turn from either of us, but it is still the low ranks. Geki for 1 is never a good trade. Crawling Dragon for 16. That's kind of scary. We can beat over it with Darkfire Soldier. We could also go Bistro Butcher, but I would rather them not draw cards. You can go Bistro Butcher here. Walk over whatever the face down is. $1,800 is usually good enough. Cybertech Alligator is nice, but I don't think it's useful. We can set up lethal here next turn. If they try to summon or set anything, we can just Hain it back to the hand and then maybe tribute Hain off for Cybertech Alligator. Show off some of our new cards. Tribute to the Doomed also works. The quality of their vanilla monsters have gotten higher, but still a bunch of weenies compared to what you would have seen as beaters back in the day. Lajin, Gemini Elf, things like those. I guess we can just open more of this. None of these are good. Really look up what packs contain what cards so I can start going after really good pulls, but I also like keeping it blind. What does this actually do? Attacks an attack that is higher than the defense. Oh, it has piercing. I see. I mean, Bistro Butcher just clears it, but they do get to draw off of this. Cybertech Alligator takes a tribute. It's unfortunate, but we don't really have another choice. We do still have Mask of Weakness. I don't think we're gonna crash into the Cave Dragon. $1750 is still something we can attack over. Or I guess cannot attack over us. We should be activating this on the damage step, but I don't know if damage step is in the game. So now we got a clear field. Hopefully we can get a second monster, start dealing out some damage. They've already used a Raigeki. I feel confident in this. Orange is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We could get back a Tremendous Fire, but that's not really going to do a whole lot. I think we're still going to put this face down, but not use it right away. Their tribute setting. Should a Black Forest is also fine just to have. It is a searcher, so losing it from a dark hole isn't the worst. So swords should be destroyed now. We can start attacking next turn. We have a lot invested on the board. I don't think I'm gonna set Torrential. We can see what we can do here. So the far right is a tribute set. We're gonna attack that with Cyber Attack Alligator, see what it is. Hopefully it's something we can beat over. Then let's see what one of these face downs are. Hopefully it's nothing big. 1,000? We can beat over that. Lucky. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have another tribute summon. Just another face down. Could be a whole lot worse. We finally get one of our good attackers. Good as in loose terms. Even if we could be greedy here, which I just might. So this gets us back Tremendous Fire. This puts him down to 2550. Hoping Ryukshin Powered and Witch of the Black Forest is able to take out these two cards, and then Cybertech Alligator plus Magician of Faith is enough to win. Okay, so unless they have like a Karibo or something, they should be game. Yeah, might as well keep going into Blue Eyes. A Blue Eyes White Dragon is a good card, but 2 tributes makes me not want to play it, honestly. Like, it's a great pull, don't get me wrong. One of the best beaters in old Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's too much of an investment. At least for me. If we can somehow get, like, 3 copies of Lord of D and 3 copies of Flute of Summoning Dragon, sure. Find a way to cheat it out, but definitely not 2 tribute worth. Best part is we have Imperial Order, so if they do decide to Raigeki us for 1 again, we can say no. I guess it doesn't matter which one we play. Imperial Order stops Dark Hole and Raigeki, as well as many other power spells. Seeing Blue Eyes come out of this pack gives me hope that cards like La Jin might be in here as well. No luck. Unfortunate. Going first play is just going to be Dark Elf. Set a couple of back row. Swords is terrible. Duster here for one, and we just might. At least this way we can start dealing 2,000 damage to them directly, assuming we can attack over their face down with Fire Kraken. They are on a 3-turn clock. Setting Magician of Faith to get back Harpy's Feather Duster in case they do have another swords isn't the worst idea. We do also have Imperial Order in case they do play another swords. I guess they do have better cards than somebody like Tristan, but Solomon is still like the biggest threat that we have faced so far. At least from my point of view. The threat of getting Exodiad is always real. So that's game 4 down. One more to go. I was honestly expecting even the weenies to be in theme with the cards that they're using. Trial of Nightmare? Why is this level 4 vanilla? How are you a hollow? The remove trap is not the worst. Skull Servant is great if the rest of the white cards are in here. Obviously this was way before that archetype. But yeah, I was expecting even like the level 1s and 2s to be dinosaur, since everybody in the 2nd star rank had like a theme going for them. Weevil was the insect person, Mako Tsunami was the water guy, Esparoba had like machine-ish. $700 attack. There's no reason to let them draw cards. We can go Darkfire here. We do have monsters in hand, so I don't feel that bad if this goes on top of our deck. We can straight up counter that and every other spell cards they have. This does render our Sword of Deep-Seated useless, but it's better than losing our field advantage. Swords of Revealing Light is also pointless. It stays on the field though, which is kinda neat. They're just locked up one of their spell trap card zones. We will keep paying for this, at least while Swords is up. We can Bistro Butcher here, they're face down. 1800 is pretty good. Hopefully you can attack over it. We haven't seen them play any 2k beaters, so we most likely will. We're on a 3-turn clock, unless something crazy happens. Judgment is great. So, I have a plan here. I think we're just gonna Heavy Storm. Whoop. That goes on top of our deck, which isn't... Oh, wait a second. No, that did go on top of our deck. I saw the green in the graveyard and I thought, for some reason, the effect got negated. But yeah, we can finish this next turn. And if they try to do anything crazy, we can always just Judgment. No point in wasting more life points. Count gets flipped next turn, that'll return whatever they summon or set. And then we can go ham with Bistro Butcher, Darkfire Soldier, the Blue Ring Crown in our hand, and even the equip spell. There's really not much they could do. And if they do try to do something, Judgment was there to stop it. We don't even need to summon, there's already lethal on board. Celtic Guardian, also a rare, which is weird. and I guess that's it. Next episode, we go into Esparoba.